So I've had the OnePlus 7 Pro in my pocket for some time now, around 72 hours of consistent everyday usage. And I think it's been enough time for me to get a good grasp of what this phone is providing and what it isn't. But more importantly, I'm ready to tell you that you should buy this device if you're in the market for a new smartphone. And I'm going to do my best to explain why in this video. Let's get started. So the OnePlus 7 Pro base configuration model, housing 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage, coming in at $670, might sound alarming, considering OnePlus's predecessing 6T hit the market at $550 late last year. But this price point is no accident by OnePlus. This is their first jab at the high-end smartphone market they've been trying to get consumers away from for the last 5 years or so. And this premium or Pro pursuit begins with the 6.67-inch OLED display. This is without a doubt the best display I've seen and used on a smartphone, or rather any device. The bezel-less display is an absolute zero-compromise panel without any punches or notches to work around, and it is a true joy to see a phone at this price point with this amazing of a screen. But it isn't just a looker, it's a sharp performer as well. The in-display fingerprint reader gets you into the phone quickly, and it felt natural to use right away. And it only takes one opening of the home screen to see the 90Hz refresh rate go to work, with smooth transitions and scrolling when navigating the phone and using applications. Now this screeny indulgence does come at a cost to your battery, factoring in your larger screen size, increased pixel count, and faster refresh rate. It will deplete quicker than the likes of a Galaxy Note 9, which has an identically sized 4,000 mAh battery. Luckily, a quick charger does come in the box with the phone, which OnePlus markets as a warp charger. It advertises almost half battery charge in 20 minutes time. So I dropped my phone to 1% life, plugged in the USB-C cable, ran a timer for about 20 minutes, and I am happy to report that the warp charging works as intended. I ended up at around 40 to 50% battery life. Now, of course, your normal compromises can be made to save additional battery, such as turning on dark mode, lowering your resolution, and dropping that refresh rate to be on par with other smartphones. But once you experience what the screen has to offer, you're not going to want to throttle it. And it's a major reason why you purchased this phone in the first place. So what are you going to do with this improved screen? Well, video and media consumption, of course. And oh my goodness, YouTube is a joy to watch with a truly full screen experience. And gaming is even more immersive with the increased real estate. OnePlus definitely cooked up something great here. So where did OnePlus house your necessities that normally live on the front of your smartphone? Well, for starters, the earpiece speaker is placed just above the top of the display. The majority of your audio will be coming out of the bottom firing speaker from my testing, but you are still getting a nice dual speaker experience here. I put it against the Note 9 for a quick sound test. Let's see if there's any audible difference.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, we ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste.
No, there is not a headphone jack here, and there isn't even a dongle in the box to plug your wired headphones into. Foul move, OnePlus. But personally, I'm getting by just fine with my Galaxy Buds. I also have my Gear S3 paired up just fine with the phone, and have the Wearables app downloaded to get my same wearables experience on the OnePlus that I have on my Samsung device. Now the front-facing camera has found a home in the top of the phone and will mechanically pop up when needed. It makes a little noise when doing so, and a subtle animation occurs just below the module. When playing with the pop-up too many times, you will get a prompt that asks you to not switch between cameras too frequently. But let's take a look at a sample.
Hey guys, what's up? This is what you can expect from the front-facing camera. This is shooting in 1080p. Got a little sunlight, little wind going on, little shaky hand action. This is what you might expect.
The rear-facing triple lens camera setup offers a 3x optical zoom and ultra-wide zoom, which at this point in time is a necessity for a high-end smartphone in my opinion. I took a few photos alongside my Note 9 and iPhone XR, to give you guys a glimpse at what the 7 Pro is offering out of the box compared to similarly priced competition. Now, since this time, there has already been a software update addressing camera performance, so more details to come on this in future videos. A quick first impressions overview as a first-time user of the Oxygen OS on the OnePlus 7 Pro is that it feels like a well-polished Samsung One UI. The combination of seamless usability and comparable features makes this user experience a great one and makes this phone a good recommendation to even those who may not necessarily be tech savvy. Overall, I love the form factor of this device as well. The buttons are perfectly positioned, nothing is placed in a spot to be accidentally pressed like there is on my Note 9. The textured rocker above the power button is very nice for switching between ring, vibrate, and silent sound settings. The centered positioning of the camera bump on the back of the phone makes for enjoyable on-the-table usage, with no wobbles when using any part of the lower half of your device on a table. The coloring of antennas is subtle on this phone rather than revealed, which I prefer. I'm not too wild on the pop-up camera cutout area as well, but ease of access trumps additional covering to try and potentially hide this. So, should you buy the OnePlus 7 Pro? I think so, yes. The $670 price point is good and bad at the same time. Good as in offering flagship features without a $1,000 price tag, and bad as in missing some flagship features like wireless charging and IP waterproof ratings. But your dollar to value ratio is certainly high enough with the offering of an incredible display, premium build, and clean OS. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and please consider subscribing. I hope to see you around for the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.